Welcome back, I am Dr. Ruckus, bringing you a new deck every single day, and today we are playing Esper Control in Ranked Mythic Standard. Had a nutty day today, went 8-0 over the course of an hour, winning 100% of games against all sorts of opponents. We really got basically a full sample of the entire meta. We played against Mono White aggro, Mono Green aggro, Esper Control, Is It Mill, some kind of Golgari Mash, and Gruul Wolves as well. So we kind of got a taste of everything and smashed it all. Some close games, some interesting games, some fun games, some long games. Really just a great day in the arena. Cards to touch on in the deck, we're trying out both of the marches here. I think between both marches, Fateful Absence and Vanishing Verse, you are covering all of your bases. March is very flexible in that it can basically pick off any creature without giving the token from Fateful Absence, without having the limitation of monocolored from Vanishing Verse. It's really good against picking off baby tokens because those effectively have a mana value of 0, so it's only 1 white to pick those off. March of Wretched Sorrow can be more expensive, but can pick off creatures and planeswalkers, and it gets used that life against aggro decks, and also can get planeswalkers that Vanishing Verse can't, and also doesn't give them a token. So between these four, you really have everything covered in the deck. We've got 2 Professor to come down early and usually fetch sciences from the sideboard if we need it, or maybe teaching, something like that. Good flexibility in the deck. 2 Sunset Revelries to stall against aggro decks. 3 Jawari's and 1 Test of Talents in there for some counter spells. 3-drop slot is light, just running 1 copy of the Celestis. You could probably run up to 3, really. 1 copy of Go Blank to strip opponent control decks, and also pairs well with Flashback from Lear. And then just a bunch of bangers on top. Well, first off, we got 4 copies of Memory Deluge and 4 copies of Doomscar, which I think is essential. This is your card draw and filtering, and this is your sweepers against aggro decks. And the rest are just bangers. Wandering Emperor, Sorin, Teferi, Loth, Lear, Hullbreaker Horror, and essential, you have 2 copies of Amiria's Call in the mana base and 2 copies of Hall of the Storm Giants in the mana base as extra win cons. The only thing I didn't put in the deck is Kaito Shizuki. I actually start out with this guy in the deck, and about halfway through I took him out, and I added another Wandering Emperor, and you could go either way. It's tough. I mean, it's kind of like another Celestis, but it can be picked off more easily because it is vulnerable. You know, most people aren't really picking off artifacts, but there are plenty of creatures around that can kill Kaito. In the last game, you do kind of get to see this card shine from the opponent's standpoint, because the Unblockable Ninja actually is good at picking off your own Planeswalkers. So it's interesting. You can put him in the deck. If you cut it for another Wandering Emperor, I wouldn't blame you either. But deck is sweet, incredibly powerful, very high win rate. Definitely check it out. Hope you enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. All right, not amazing, but I guess we can make this work. We'll see how this one goes. It's feeling a little bit dodgy here. Where's all our dual lands? Clerics, okay. All right, that's not so bad. But are we going to want black and white early for Vanishing Verse anyway? Probably. Let's start with you tapped. Not sure when we'll get the Hall online. Could be mono whites. Voice of the Blessed. That's going to be an important Vanishing Verse target. Okay, take 1. Lear, interesting. Save you for later. Alright, well, we'll hang out here. Yeah, well, Vanishing Verse... Yeah, I think we'll Vanishing Verse the Voice now, I guess. Opponent attacks for 1. Okay. Having a little bit of mana troubles here. We can't even Field of Ruin one of their things. We don't have white cards. A little bit stuck here. I guess we'll just get the Hall in tapped. We can also go blank them this turn. What are we going to do on turn 4? We don't have black mana anyway, so I guess let's just go blank them this turn. Might have been a little better to just go Hall the Storm Giants so that we can definitely march away their Valkyrie next turn. I think that was probably the better sequence. Alright, they drop off 2 lands. Probably got 1 creature left. Let's see what happens here. Not too scary. Let's see if we can get lucky and top deck a land here. Another March. So we can actually use 1 March to exile the other one. Or we could wait 1 turn and take a bunch of damage. Definitely punish there. I think I'd rather wait 1 more turn. And we'll exile one of their little baby creatures. End here. Dawnbringer Cleric. Okay. They're going to gain a bunch of life anyway. Let's do this now. Just go X equals 1. Submit 0. Alright, let's take out you now. Gonna take a lot of damage this turn. Then we'll get rid of the Valkyrie. Yeah, I should have done that in reverse order. Should have played Hall last turn and not worried about the go blank. Alright, here comes the damage. Mana troubles for sure. And we can't even Field of Ruin. And here. We'll march away their Valkyrie. Sure. Alright, here we go. X equals 3. Valkyrie goes down. Only taking 2. More lands. We can drop Sorin, actually. Which is pretty good. Do we minus? Yeah, I think we're minusing here. Okay, lifelink stabilized. Went up to 32 life. They didn't do anything last turn, though. They scoop on that. Alright, awkward start, yeah. Small sequencing misplay. I should have played Hull first, and not worried about go blank, I think. And then we would have hit our turn 4 March on their Valkyrie. Okay, we can keep this. Green. Alright, removal looking pretty good against them. Amiria's Call probably coming in tapped. Yeah, we're going to need black, though. We have Fateful Absence. Alright, let's play you tapped now. Might go Fateful Absence first, and then March later. Ranger class. Okay. So you need to get rid of that this turn? Yeah, I think that's fine to drop you now. Do they play Snakeskin Veil? We'd love for them to level up the Ranger class this turn. So we're not playing around Snakeskin Veil here. We'll see what they have it. I want them to level up Ranger class, ideally. Reckless Stormseeker. Okay. Well, that's going to be our Fateful Absence target. Pick you off now. Take 2. This coming turn, we can March of the Wretched Sorrow for 2, which is going to feel pretty good. Can also just line up Doomscar, though, which is maybe even better. Probably even better. Foretell. No blue for Memory to Lose yet. It's going to be a while. End here. Up against Labatt Batman. Alright, deploy it all. Good. Level up Ranger class. Okay. I'm fine taking all this damage. We'll just Doomscar away this coming turn. 4 to the face. Okay. My turn. Another Doomscar. It's not bad. Let's drop the first one. We're going to have to get through some hasty threats, potentially. See if we can handle it all. Gonna need more land. I'd love to get the Celestis down at some point. Ton of removal, though. No blue mana. We'll need a Celestis plus 1 blue to get the Deluge going. Nice. That seems slow to me. Slowing down is good. Might go Celestis, Foretell, Doomscar this turn. Tovolar. That's kind of a must-kill threat. Kind of a must-kill threat. Well... don't really want to play Sorin into the trample. I don't want him to draw a bunch of cards this turn. We could Celestis, Doomscar, give him a free card. We could also March of Wretched Sorrow and get it back a bunch of life and get rid of our other March, which I think is fine because we can Doomscar the next turn anyway. So I think we'll do it that way. So we need to do this for 4. And we'll just exile a March. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing. I will play around Snakeskin Veil this time. So we need to do X equals 4. Actually, we can do one more, right? I think we can do X equals 5. Submit 1. That should do it. Alright, there we go. Okay, got a lot of life back. I think that was probably the right play. I just don't want to draw a bunch of cards and get back in the game. Okay, that's pretty slow. Though it did come in on the night side. What does this guy do? Does not have haste, at least. Alright, so that's a pretty good Doomscar target, I'd say. This is a good turn to foretell Doomscar. So we'll drop the Celestis. Foretell Doomscar. Hang out here for a bit. Next turn, Doomscar. Then after that, get some Planeswalkers down, stabilize. It's a tight game. Ooh, okay. That's going to hit hard this turn, but again, we do have Doomscar ready to go. 7. Down to 12. Okay. Doomscar into Professor. Go get Sciences. Seems pretty good. Get a blue mana source. I think that all sounds quite good to me. Yep, I don't think I'd play that any other way. Here comes Doomscar. Professor. Yeah, I think we're just getting Sciences. Take action. Yep, that's not a card we need right now. It is a land, actually, but... yeah, I don't think that's what we want to do this coming turn. We'll just get our blue source with Sciences. Getting a little life as well. Outland Liberator. Drawn to land anyway. Have 6 mana this turn. If we Lolth, that's pretty good. Any target, though. That's going to pick off Lolth, which is not what we want. What if we play you? Again, that picks that off, too. That's a pretty annoying card. Huh. We kind of need an answer to that. We could go Sciences and Deluge and look for an answer to the Loper, the Loner. I think that's okay. Alright, now we have double blue for Deluge. No attacks, end turn. I wonder if they're going to sacrifice the Liberator to kill the Celestis. That'd be interesting. We can just Deluge in response anyway, but we're looking for an answer to the Loner, because that's kind of annoying against our Planeswalkers. It deals that much damage to any target. Stormseeker's tough. Alright. Taking a little bit of a beating this turn. Yep, here they come. Alright, they spread out their threats, so it doesn't really matter where we block as long as they don't block the Loner. Okay, they put it there. That's easy then. Definitely just block here. Yeah, alright. 7 damage. Down to 8. Would love to hit another Doomscar here. Do they sack you? Yeah, they do. Okay, that's fine. Blue. Deluge. Doomscar, perfect. Do we take Leer too? Probably. Yeah, that's looking good. Getting low on life, though. More land is totally fine, too. We're definitely Doomscarring right now. No question about that. Here it comes. Next turn, maybe go Leer plus a removal spell. Could be good. Doesn't have haste. Alright, I'm feeling good about this. Leer plus removal spell this coming turn. More blue seems okay. Yeah, I think that's the right play here. Would they run Snakeskin Veil? I'm not sure, but I don't think we need to play around that. Yeah, we'll just Fateful Absence now. It lets them draw off it, but I think it's just not worth... I guess we probably should have set an upkeep stop and done it on their upkeep. That would have been a little bit better, because now they can draw on their turn. Well positioned here. Let's see if they can remove. Alright, now we want to know if we can get rid of Ranger class somehow. I guess we don't have an answer immediately. Probably just get down Lolth. Let's see. We have 7 mana. We could do Lolth and Sciences. Seems okay. Yeah, I think that's good.
In exchange for loyalty.
Sure. Hit land. Alright. Let's turn the clock around. Point it down to 17. Flip back to daytime. That's important. They scoop on that. Alright. Very nicely done. Yeah, that was sweet. Kind of an awkward start there, but managed to pull it out. Okay, we can keep this. We'll have to see what they play first, see if we're going to need a turn 2 Vanishing Verse. What do I think about that? We can go Sunset Revelry on 2 instead. I think that's fine. So we'll play you first, and then we'll play a Ganjo, and then have Shattered Sanctum after that. I think that should be okay. Interesting. So it's not fully enchantments, actually. It's perhaps just Death Touch. So this is going to be very annoying for them. Drop Sunset Revelry. Just trade off with their Death Touchers. That's a feels bad moment for the opponent. We're going to need a little more blue to get to our Memory Deluges. Potentially have Brickwalled them here. So there actually aren't Solidity enchantments. Yeah, they are Death Touch Tribal. Not sure if one of these matters more than the other. I guess we'll take the enchantment creature in case there are any enchantment synergies. I think it's just Death Touch, though. Test of Talents. Okay. I mean, I don't even know if we'll play Vanishing Verse. Might just hang out here. Finn. That seems like a good Vanishing Verse target. Alright. Yep, get rid of Finn. That's where we want to be. Take 1 damage per turn as long as we need to. Nice. Draw the second blue. That's big. Okay. Almost certainly Memory Delusion here, but if they play another Finn, we might play Vanishing Verse. I think we'll almost certainly Deluge, though. Opponent stuck on 2 lands, too. Yep, that's a Deluge turn to me. Sure. Take her 1 damage. All good. Deluge. Alright, I'm mostly interested in win cons against them. Another Deluge? Do we really need another Deluge? We have land, too. Mill cards? You don't really have a creature or planeswalker. I mean, I guess you're a win con. Do we really need March of Wretched Sorrow? We're going to take win cons. I'm not particularly concerned about this deck. I think we're going to play land and just Deluge again this turn. Yeah, that's my current plan. I guess we'll Hall the Storm Giants, but that's going to be blocked by their Death Touchers, so we're looking for a non-creature win con here. Finn returns. Alright, that's not ideal, actually. That's probably a removal target. Again, just Vanishing Verse seems fine. They scoop on that. Alright, that's good. That saves me the trouble of going through a long-ass game where we don't have any win cons, so that's fine by me. So no blue, but we have the Celestis and Doomscar. Yeah, this is okay. A little slow. None of our, like, 1 and 2 mana removal spells. Pink Floyd! Alright, my dad would love that. My dad likes Pink Floyd. Alright, I'll play you tapped. Number 1057 Mythic. Green. Okay. Alright, we got some blue there. Probably going to foretell Doomscar here. Next turn, Celestis. Turn after that, maybe Doomscar, maybe Memory Deluge. Sculptor of Winter. Okay. Interesting. Yep, happy to Celestis this turn. Another Sculptor. Okay. And something else. Do we sweep or wait till they play a real creature? Yeah, that's a pretty good sweep target, I think. So we want to Doomscar this turn. Pretty sure about that. We are going to want second blue. Yeah, so we'll start here. I guess we don't need to play Otawara right now. So we'll just play out a regular land. I think that's fine. Another Sculptor. Alright. Liberator. That can kill the Celestis, but not this turn. What do we think about that? I think we just get Lolth down. If we play Lolth and they go Blizzard Brawl, then we're not super happy about that. Maybe it's worth the risk, though. Let's try it. Alright, let's see if they have Blizzard Brawl. If not, we're in a great position. Could have also just done nothing and cycled, played Memory Deluge. Maybe pick someone off with March if we got a, you know, a white card to get rid of. Manual taps here. All right, so what does that mean? That means like Ren and 7? Or the Unnatural Growth. Blizzard Brawl. Inscription of Abundance. Okay. Yeah, we can't do that, so that's fine. But it's tapped, so it can't attack? Pretty weird. All that is 100% fine with us. They scoop. Yeah, I don't think they really meant to do that. If I could go back, I think I would have deluged that turn instead of risking our Lult, but they kind of misplayed that. I don't know what was going on there. Okay, not bad. Mostly because we have Professor and can go get more land with Sciences. So start with you tapped. Turn 2 Professor, get Sciences. More green. Everyone's out playing green today. Another land. Okay. I think plan is the same. Get our Professor down. We could get Sunset Revelry down now and draw a card. What are we going to want to do next turn? We have the 3rd land. We don't have any blue. We're going to need blue. All right, let's get the Professor down. We're going to need blue. Sciences. What else they got here? Attack. Yeah, no blocks. That's fine. We'll save the Professor for something a little more impactful to trade off with. It's weird that they would risk their Sentinel. Like, what does that imply? They have tons of lands or have no need to ramp at all? Snakeskin Veil. All right, I guess that's what it implies. Okay, that is a incredible outcome for us. Like, such a waste. That means they have nothing to do for, like, a long time. But we're not going to block this turn. Do we Sciences and get blue or just pick off their only creature right now? I think they have to have more Snakeskin Veil. I think we're just going to get blue. Like, I'm just not very concerned about what they're doing right now. There is Stick here. So they have another Snakeskin Veil. So we're going to have to get through at least one more Snakeskin Veil. And I'll go ahead and attack here, because I'm not going to block on the way back anyway. We'll save it for something bigger. Alright, so given they have numerous infinite Snakeskin Veils, we'll have double white, so we can Fateful Absence twice this coming turn. If that's their game plan. They attack again. I got nothing. I wonder if they Snakeskin again for damage? That's so weird. Inscription. Yeah, they're going all out here. Okay. Jawari. That's going to feel good. Alright, great. So, I think we'll go for Fateful Absence. They'll Snakeskin Veil it, and then we'll Jawari that. I don't want to give them a card, though. If they're stuck on cards, let's just try to exile this guy. I think that should be fine. Let's do this now. Let's have them Snakeskin. And then we'll Jawari the Snakeskin. Yep, here it comes. Counter target spell. Tameo. Alright, feels good. They scoop on that. Yeah. I mean, on one hand, they didn't have a great draw. Another hand, they might have been running like 4 Snakeskins and 4 Tameo, so what do you expect? Okay, not bad. No black. Otherwise, okay. Probably get Doomscar down early. Tap land. Untapped. Up against Davide. 74. Alright, that's a pretty good draw. White Plains. It's probably an aggro deck. Let's go ahead and foretell Doomscar while we can. The only thing I don't like about foretelling Doomscar early is that it does kind of give away what we're doing. Yeah, I think it's mono white aggro. Luminarch. Okay, well, we're pretty well set up for that. And we hit some more blue. And we hit black. Okay. So this is big. 100% hanging out here. Let them play out some stuff. Doomscar it all the way. The only question is how well can they play around Doomscar? And how long do we let them... Sungold Sentinel, sure. Again, we could pick one of these off now. Is it worth it? We're going to take a lot of damage. Take 3 this turn, down to 17, and then 6 next turn, and then Doomscar it all away. Alternatively, if we march this turn... No, I think we're going to let it... I think we're going to let it go through. We're going to take a bunch of damage and then stabilize off of that. Alright. 3 damage. Do nothing. My turn. Interesting. We'll save that for after Doomscar. Okay. Alright, this time we're going to Deluge, take a bunch of damage, Doomscar, and then stabilize after that. Adeline. Okay. Alright, great. We're going to have good Doomscar here. They're going to have a lot of damage, and then we'll stabilize from there. Okay. Here come the attacks. Yep. A lot of damage. Okay, down to 9. Now it's my turn. Deluge. Yeah, we definitely want land. And we have plenty of blue, so we'll take these two guys. Land is good. I guess we're most bottlenecked on black, so we'll play you out. Definitely playing Doomscar. Okay, there we go. Initial wave defeated. Luminarch Aspirant. Sun Gold Sentinel, okay. Yeah, no way around that, sadly. There goes Deluge. I think we pick off the Sentinel. It doesn't really matter where they put the counter. Put it on the Sentinel. Okay, that works for me. Alright, I think we're going to pick off the Sentinel now. And then we'll march. Like, try to do like a full mana, like 6 mana march or something. That's pretty good. Probably get down Sorin minus. Seems good. Okay. Nothing here. So we don't have any white cards to exile. So sadly, we can only kill off a 1-drop with this. And they Cathar our token, which is really bad. Now our other option... Oh, we don't even have any black mana up. Oh, that's so bad. Damn. So we're losing Sorin here. Yeah, we were tight on black. And we can't do this, right? Mana value X or less. We don't have any white cards to exile. Yeah, we're losing Sorin here. That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad.
Let this be over.
Lulth. To repeat the same mistake this coming turn. Again, we risk it to a single removal spell. Or we can just pick off the Aspirant. I mean, this could be a big turn to just do like a full price march. But if Lulth does stick, then we are in a fantastic position. We're stuck on black mana, though. Do we risk Lulth? They're always going to have more creatures, though. So I think we're going to risk Lulth here. If Lulth sticks for 1 turn, then we're in a great position. And if not, it's pretty bad. So we'll see what happens here. Alright, that's okay with me. That does not get through both our creatures. Great, this is good. Yep, all good. Happy to trade off here. We got plenty of removal in hand. They put it there, fine. Okay, cool. We're in a great position now. They go face. Interesting. Yeah, let's take one of these bad boys down then. Now, Brutal Cathar is... I guess it doesn't really matter how we do it. Let's get rid of you. That's fine by me. I don't know if I would have done that. I think I might have gone after Lulth. Sunset Revelry. That's big. Can we get under somehow? I think we are going to draw here. Unless we pick one of these bad boys off. Then we can minus again, which is pretty good. Are we doing a full price one? For 5? Yeah, I think that's fine. Submit 0. Whoops. That was not what I meant to do. Yeah, we'll take our draw. I was thinking we got a counter on that too, but I was just straight up wrong there. Okay. Big misplay there. Yep, whenever a creature you control dies. Stonebinder's familiar, doesn't have haste. Spellbinder, totally fine. We take the Planeswalker, sure. Attack phase or Lolth? Attack down Lolth. Wandering Emperor is pretty good. We'll be able to Wandering Emperor and Vanishing Verse. Or we can Sunset Revelry, actually. Probably a little bit better. Land is okay. Play out land now. I think we're going to Sunset Revelry and Wandering Emperor the Spellbinder. Into here. Okay, draw a card. Let's see where they place their attacks. They go after Lolth. Kabira take down Lolth. Nothing. I guess we can test the talents it if we want to. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Okay. Redain. And Skyclave. Interesting. Sure. Land. Face. Face. Okay. Sure. Nope. Everyone's going Lolth. Rethinking it here. Everyone's going face. Okay. So I think we want to double block here. And then we can Vanishing Verse the Spellbinder. And then we can March the Familiar for very cheap. Yeah, okay. Okay, easy. More land is good. Lose a life, draw a card. More land is fine. Kaito. Nope, we're just hanging out here. If they attack into Hall of Storm Giants, we can also just bean them that way. Depending on how they spend their mana. Okay, sure. Alright, well, we definitely want to play the Wandering Emperor, so I guess we'll do it now, that's fine. Exile target tap creature. That's fine. I think we'll just march away this guy now. Okay. Well set up at this point. I guess, yeah, we'll get down Kaito. Draw a card, then discard a card. Doomscar is fine. 0 here. Leer is amazing. Probably foretell you, I guess. And we can plus you, I suppose. Submit 0. Alright, let's see what they got. That's a lot to deal with right there. Plus Leer on the way is game. Skyclave app takes the Wandering Emperor. Redain. Sure. We just Doomscar all that away. Let's start with a draw. You can probably drop that off with Kaito. Discard you. Oh, full price Doomscar. That's okay. Get back a 4/4. Professor. Probably get Mascot. Best game. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Weird misplay with the Lolth there. I just forgot that it only triggers off your own creatures dying, but otherwise fine. Okay, a little slow, but otherwise pretty good. No black mana for Vanishing Verse yet. Get Jawari down tapped. We're going to need all the mana we can get. Untap land would be great. We get it. Okay. We can't play the Professor, But that's okay. We can at least... Do we even want to foretell Doomscar is the question, though. Against blue? I think it's fine. We'll go ahead and do it. There might not be any creatures to... Oh, okay, is it? Alright, we could get a dragon off that, I guess. Play Professor. Probably get Sciences? What is it trying to do? Dragon Shenanigans. Confront the Past could be okay. We don't have any black mana right now. We might just get black mana with Sciences. Get Teachings also. Teachings is really good. This coming turn, we might just Teachings instead of getting the Wandering Emperor down. I'm into it. They have a full grip right now. Fading Hope. Alright, so that's probably a Leer deck, I guess. Ruined Crab. Alright, it's mill the whole time. Okay. Fine. White. Well, I think we want a Fateful Absence to Crab immediately. No time to Teachings right now, I don't think. Yeah. Fateful Absence to Crab. Play around Jawari here. Do it before we play Professor. Okay, let them, Now, what do we want this time? We want to exile crabs. We would like to counter their spells. Alright, they Jawari that. That's fine. I'd rather them Jawari that than the, whatever I played earlier. The Fateful Absence. Alright, we're going to need to put on pressure. We are not favored in this matchup, in general. Wandering Emperor, almost certainly going to flash that in on their turn. And get out a token and start putting on pressure, I guess. Yep. End here. Expressive Iteration, sure. Means they can't counter our Wandering Emperor unless they're playing the Negate, but they're probably not. Another crab, annoying. Yep. And land to follow up, okay. More Deluge is available. Here comes the Emperor. Gonna make a Samurai. Black mana. That means we can Vanishing versus the Crab, which is important. We probably are going to take our draw here, actually. So let's do it. Okay, that's not bad. Amiria's Call puts on pressure. Here comes the verse. Try to kill the crab, see if they Fading Hope. They do not. Yeah, I guess we'll just minus again. It's fine. Get in for 2. Try to make a wide board. If they kill Wandering Emperor, that's fine. We have the backup ready. 6 mana. We really do want to get to Amiria's Call. We're going to need one more land. Okay, Amiria's Call is toast. I take a turn off here. They haven't foretold a dual strike yet. Field of Ruin. Don't think that's super relevant to us right now. We could also Deluge for what, like Jawari Disruption? It's interesting, but I think we'll probably just play the Wandering Emperor. Let's see, 3, 7, right? Yeah, we can't play Amiria's Call. Oh, we can actually. Okay, I guess that's what we're doing here. Let's see if they Jawari Disrupt it. Oh, it's going to feel so bad. They don't. All right. Well, we've got our pressure now. That's kind of our out against this deck. Fading Hope can be really good against our tokens, but pressure is online. So we could Deluge and look for like a Hall of the Storm Giants. Down to 39 cards. Unexpected Windfall. They drop Cacophony. Alright, next turn is a big combo turn. I'm not sure we can do anything about it, though. If we spend 7 mana on Deluge, like, that just doesn't get us there, right? Honestly, we could play the Wandering Emperor now. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Get 13 damage in. Is that worth it? I don't think that's necessarily worth it. Yeah, I think we're just going to get in like this. Like, I don't think the difference between 1 damage and 2 damage is going to make a difference. Down to 2. End here. Probably Flash and Wandering Emperor. We could potentially Memory Deluge if they do something wacky. 38 cards to go. Our curve is relatively high. So I would say, you know, their Tasha's Hideous Laughter is going to be somewhere between 9. All right, here it comes. We don't have any answer to it, so let's see if they kill us right now. Galvanic Iteration, yeah, they probably got us, but we'll still check. And we can't Memory Deluge into a Jawari, so this is it. Okay, I think they probably have us here. If it's only 9 cards, though, then that's 27, so let's see it. 28, down from 38. That was only 10 that time. 16, was that 12? I think we actually survive here. Wow, we got him. Yeah, that high curve, though. Sure, we'll flash you in. Game. Very nice, very nice. That high curve, that buffer, keeping us alive. Cool. Okay, not bad. We can Professor into Sciences. Okay. Tap land. Turn 2 Hall plus Professor, most likely. We don't have any black mana yet, so we're going to want to get that off Sciences. I wish it was more clear. I guess it's a Plains. I don't know. I wish Alright, well, let's definitely get Professor down. Probably just want more land. We could also get Teachings, though. We could get Teachings, which is going to be pretty good in the mirror. Alright, let's get Teachings. Wedding Announcement. Alright, so it's actually Esper tokens. They have 5 cards in hand. So I'm not sure our dreams of getting under are going to be super successful. We might just Vanishing Verse their Wedding Announcement. I guess we're going to want cards back to protect Sorin. We don't have double black, though. We already played land for turn. I think we want to Vanishing Verse the Wedding Announcement. Let's do it now. Make sure they're not countering anything. I think no attacks here. I think we want to leave this back to protect Sorin. Esper tokens versus Esper control. Another Wedding Announcement. Okay. Fine. Yeah, I think no blocks here. I think we want to keep it around to protect Sorin. Lear. That's going to be good long term. We do not have double black. We can play Professor and Sciences this turn, which is probably what we're doing. Go get the next black source. Not super worried about the March. Yeah, I think we'll do it. Sciences. Go get second black source. Get ready for Sorin. Okay, no attacks. We might trade off here, actually. If they attack with both, they draw a card instead of making a token. They want the token. Interesting. Yeah, that's fine. We might even Doomsgar. Depends what else they drop this turn. Kaito comes down. Let's see what they make. They draw. Alright, they have two tokens now. So we can get down Sorin this turn, which I think is what we want to do, and just make a blocker. I think that's where we want to be. We can March of Wretched Sorrow next turn on the Kaito. No attacks, hold back. Alright. Let's see what they want to do here. Sorin should survive unless they have something else to play. Probably... Alright, they attack both, yep. Block here, sure. Alright, all their tokens are gone on their token deck. That's not so bad. They plus, draw.
Now this is a juicy secret.
Sunset Revelry. More things that can attack down Sorin. So we actually can pull off a -5 March on their Kaito this turn, which is maybe what we do. Red Oblivion, okay, sure. Wedding Announcement flipped. So we're probably going to plus and take out Kaita while we can. Let's start with a plus here. Sure. Does that change anything? Not immediately. I think we just take out Kaito, they attack Soren for 1. Seems fine to me. Maybe get down to Teferia following turn. If we play Teferi and plus, let's just take out Kaito. Let's get rid of their card advantage while we can. Submit 0. Play around counter magic, just get this done now. Alright. Well, opponent has a fistful of cards, and they're going to exile the Soren this turn too, which is annoying. They'll probably attack face and then Rite of Oblivion away the Soren. We don't really have too many answers to that unless we can get a Go Blank. Go Blank plus Leer would be huge. If they just attack Soren, that means they're not going to Rite of Oblivion Soren. They play their own Soren. Ugh. Well, we have another March ready for them. We also have you. Artifact, creature, or enchantment. It's going to be very cheap against the token. Start with a plus. Yep, that's pretty good also. We don't have any land, though. So how do we do it? 6 mana. So you can pick off the first token. You can pick off Soren. And you can pick off the last token, I guess. We could also Doomscar. That's too expensive, though. And do we have space for Teferi if we do all that? I don't think so. That would leave us 3 mana, which isn't enough to do all things we want to do. I think we're starting with Vanishing Verse. And we might just lose, Alright, there goes Soren. And I think we march away the first token for 0. Submit 0. Okay. We have 1 more token to go. We could also Teachings instead, but let's try to keep, Okay. A lot of resources to keep Soren alive, but if Soren sticks around... Also, once we have Leer going, like, we're going to get all this back anyway. Now, they might Rite of Oblivion Soren away after all that effort. Kaya. Man, it's Planeswalker Central. So if we hit 1 more land, we do. Oh, it's multicolored, so we can't even nab it with, We can't even nab it with any of this stuff, right? Not this turn, at least. Because Vanishing Verse isn't going to hit it. We could play Leer anyway, but they'll just exile it, probably. I don't think we have a good answer immediately. I think we'll start with the Teachings. We'd still have 4 mana left to Teferi if we want to. So let's start here. More land. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll play Teferi and just let them pick it off, minus Teferi. Might just pick it off with Rite of Oblivion. Minus. See what else we can get. Celestis. Hullbreaker Horror is going to be devastating for the most part. That's probably where we want to be. Very interesting game here. Namakusa Bozu. They plus Kaya. No targets, though. Then they play Soren. Another Soren, right? Is that the second Soren? Yeah, second Soren. Okay. Can't block that with the Horror. We could Leer and kill it. We could probably Leer, and Fateful Absence is going to be good against Kaya. We probably want to kill off Kaya with Fateful Absence. We can plus Teferi to get even more mana this turn, which is good. I think that's what we're doing. Could also Doomscar away the token. Kind of a waste, but not the worst. Alright, let's start here. What's our white? What do we need? More. We don't need black a lot, I guess. Alright, let's do you on white. Let's get rid of Kaya. Kaya goes down. No issues there. Now we can plus, untap, and then have 7 mana so we can Leer and... I think that's the best we can do. Sure. Artifact, creature. Get this land back. We have 7. We could do Hullbreaker. Let's just do Leer and get rid of Sorin. Potentially stick here? Okay. Fateful Absence or just Vanishing Verse again. It means we're going to lose to Fairy this turn, but that's okay. It's Fairy did good work. Alright, another Planeswalker exiled. That's it for this turn, though. The other option is to kill the token and let them keep Sorin, but I don't think that's what we want to be doing. They probably attack down to Fairy, sack the token, exile Leer. They still have a fistful of cards after all this, unfortunately. Yep. Fairy goes down. Probably sack the token to Rite of Oblivion, pick off Leer. It's annoying. We will have Horror this coming turn. What have we seen in terms of instant speed removal? They definitely play Vanishing Verse in this deck. They have to. Farewell. Creatures and graveyards. Little do they know we don't run any more Leers. Black or white? I'm not sure it matters. Play on white. So we can flash in the Hullbreaker Horror. Man, they exile their own Rite of Oblivion. Yeah, I think we'll flash in the Horror. That means we could foretell a Doomscar, I guess. Then we don't play around Jawari. They don't play Jawari in this deck, right? Do they play Jawari in this deck? Let's not foretell the Doomscar. I don't think it's worth it. Do they run Vanishing Verse? We're about to find out. Here comes. This feels like a Vanishing Verse response. Successfully hits the battlefield. They do nothing. But we don't draw into anything better. And we'll just attack here alone. Yep. I think we can foretell the Doomscar now, even though we don't really want to. Like, what do we need it for? Maybe we'll discard it with Celestis. Okay. So if we bounce it, they actually do not have double white to replay it, right? They do not. Target spell you don't control. They do not have double white, right? Only single white? I only see single white. Bounce their Wandering Emperor. Alright, I guess we're going to minus and get a token. I guess we don't have to do that now? Whatever, that's fine. Field of Ruin. Probably going to take out our Hall of Storm Giants. Yep, okay. So be it. That's fine. I still don't think we need to be foretelling Doomscar. More blue, I guess. That's fine. Okay, down to 20. The end game begins. Do we want to pick off any of their lands? They don't actually have that much white. We could Field of Ruin now and get our last basic. We could also save it for their Hall of the Storm Giants. They really don't have that much white. We probably want to save it for their Hall of the Storm Giants, though. They still have double white. Alright, there's more white anyway, so that's fine. They play you now. Okay, that's fine.
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa.
Exile it anyway. Okay.
You're done.
We can't attack down the Emperor now. Sunset Revelry now. We can't attack down the Emperor. What a tight game. That's a huge draw. Definitely going to start there. Don't think we need you. I guess we're fine on mana. Yeah, we're okay. Deluge, here it comes. Fateful Absence away you. Plus the Celeste is going to be big. Now what? We could still Doomscar. 6. Only 6 mana. We can't Doomscar and Fateful Absence. So we can just minus and block instead? Vigilance. I guess we can try to attack for free. Make another Samurai. Let's see what happens here first.
Still have much to learn.
I think we want to minus and create another Samurai. We have Vigilance here. To take the trade. Okay. That's fine. Alright, we'll make another token. Drop the Celestis. Probably drop off Doomscar if we're cycling. I don't know if we're going to need Doomscar. Yep. Draw with Clue. Fine. Okay. I think we're going to keep Doomstar to cycle away. We will get another Memory Deluge this turn, which is going to be big. They play their own Celestis. Okay. Wow. What a match this is. So I do think it was a mistake when I bounced their Emperor and they just replayed it and minus the another Doomscar. Okay, one of these is going down. They just minus the Hullbreaker Horror anyway. I think that was a mistake. I guess I should have minus the Hullbreaker Horror and waited until I could pick off the Emperor somehow. Yep. Trade, sure. Now we can just Deluge. Kaito. Okay. I wonder if they make a blocker, or an attacker, rather. Nope, they just draw. Draw and discard is the name of the game. Sure. Vanishing Verse. Yep, we'll drop off Doomscar. Another Deluge is big. I think we can play the more expensive one right now. What do we really want? I mean, we can already Vanishing Verse the Kaito. So, that's fine. Wow. Well, return creature or planeswalker. We can just get back... Oh, they exiled it. Damn. Oh, man, they exiled all this crap. Okay, fine. So, that's not as good then. Amiria's Call is a win con. And Deluge can keep drawing, I guess. And I guess we're plussing you on no one. Smith 0. And now we have 4 mana left, so we're going to Vanishing Verse on their upkeep, I guess. Instead of Memory Deluging again. Okay. Let's get rid of you while we... Oh, it's not multicolored. Okay, fine. Annoying. Why is this here? How can we get rid of this? I do not want this here. They create a ninja. Interesting.
I got someone on the inside who can...
They play Lolth as well. Good lord. What a game. The deck is just like all planeswalkers. Yep. Now I wish we had more Doomscars. Alright, we'll be mana efficient. We will Deluge now. Otawara. We could bounce a token with that. Shiwari is probably just not going to come into play the rest of the game, though. I guess we'll take you. Bounce a token. Yep. Draw. Sunset Revelry isn't terrible. So Vanishing Verse tags the Lolth. We're not still on full control, are we? I don't think so. Not sure why it's behaving like that. We're definitely going to Vanishing Verse the Lolth. We can bounce one token. We probably just want to play Amiria's Call, though. Alright, I know we're doing this.
I return to the abyss.
We're probably playing Amiria's Call. We can also Deluge even more, but I think we want to play Amiria's Call this turn. Let's do that. We just have 3 mana left. We could Sunset Reverie and not draw, which is not really what I want to do. But I don't know if we're ever going to get under them. This might let us protect Wandering Emperor if we plus here. This is unblockable, though. So that's kind of screwed no matter what. So I think the Wandering Emperor is going to die this turn no matter what. So we might as well minus, I guess. Get another token out of it. Now we get nothing out of Sunset Reverie. Should have done that first. All right. And that's pretty much it this turn. All right. It's a struggle. Wandering Emperor going down right now. We do have some big flyers coming in, though. We can bounce. Oh, man. Maybe we should have bounced. I guess there's no way to save the Emperor. We could have tried to bounce this ninja token. That's another option. It's tough. 24 cards left in deck. Yep, Emperor goes down. And we might bounce one of these spider tokens. Then we can at least take out Kaito. I wonder how many relevant cards they have left in the deck. They certainly have hit all the stops this whole game. Probably bounce spider token, attack Kaito with everything. What a game. Yeah, the farewell, exiling our entire graveyard, including Lear, was a big setback for us this game. They're thinking, though. We do have Deluge, but, like, what's left in the deck at this point? March, Fateful Absence, Go Blank, another Emperor, and another Amirias. Did they just Doomscar that? Is that what just happened? Or Mythic Massacre? They just Mythic Massacred it. Alright, so basically our only out is another Amirias Call. Wow, we draw into Lolth. Okay. That's pretty big. We have no way to kill Kaito immediately. We're probably going to Deluge. That's 7 mana left. We could play the land. We could get under with Sunset and draw. Let's start with a Deluge here. What if we got into a... No. Alright, that's actually pretty good. I guess we'll take you as well. Alright, here comes Lolth. We can't Sunset Reverie to do anything, really. So we'll just minus here. Play you tapped. No reason to Sunset. Alright, hold here. And I think we're going to save Otawara to bounce their next unblockable token. Bounce it to save our Lolth. Nope, Lolth's dead. Okay. And I guess we want to save Field of Ruin. Man, that's tough. That's a tough game. How do we get rid of this thing? It's annoying. Not sure what triggered that. Opponent has 29 cards, so we're actually going to deck out first anyway. Mythic Massacre for 2. No. No. Now we just have Amiria's Call left. Alright. We're probably going to bounce this creature. We really need to kill off Kaito somehow. At least we can make a blocker. Call the Storm Giants. Alright, so we have plenty of mana now. I think we bounce the token. How much mana do we have? We have 14. That's 10 left, and that is 8 left. So we can actually do it all. So we can start with a Sunset. And then we can bounce you. And then attack down Kaito. And maybe it's better to go face at this point, but I'm okay with this decision. Alright. One Hall of the Storm Giants to go the rest of the way. And one Amiria's Call in the deck. That's the game. Namagusa Bozu. They're thinking, farewell again. Well, it's just one Hall of the Storm Giants left. That's a slow clock, but it is a clock. Fine, I guess we can play this out. I'm not sure we're discarding anything at this point. Alright, here we go. Time to go the distance. 5-turn clock. 4 more to go. That's it. That is it. A race to the finish line. Land. They might have just drawn that. They might have nothing left. That's good. That's good. Here we come. Do they have something? Doesn't look like it. Alright, Flash and Emperor on their turn. Make a token. Keep attacking. Do they have something now? They do. Wow. This game. Vanishing Verse. Nothing we can do about that. Yep. Okay. I wonder if we could have Fateful Absence our own token just to get the thing to draw. I don't know. That would have been a huge mana investment. All right, here we go. Make an attacker. My turn. Go blank. I guess we do it. At least we strip the graveyard. I'm sure this last card's like a land or something. All right, making more tokens. That's a slow clock. 24, end. 17 cards left. Chiwari, not relevant really. Plus, get a little extra damage in. Okay, we're going the distance. Opponent down to 19. End here. No reason to play out Chiwari. On the off chance, who knows, wedding announcement. Annoying. We have no answer to that. We can Fateful Absence the token they make, although it's not... I guess it's a 2-2, right? Are we doing that? I guess so. I guess we can wait to see what we draw first, because we have plenty of mana at this point. Amiria's Call. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Non-angel creatures get indestructible, so I think we'll minus, and then Amiria's Call. I don't even know if we give him the Fateful Absence draw at this point. Okay, get in there. Now they're indestructible, so they can chump block. They do, they chump block. Okay. And here, the march continues. We drew into all our answers. This is it. If they have one more Doomscar, they Field of Ruin. That's okay. 16 damage. Man, maybe we should have Fateful Absence there. Wait, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16 damage. Okay. Let's see what we draw here. A Ganjo. Attacking or blocking creature. I guess we can do that. Probably just guarantee this damage. Do we give him a draw? I don't think we give him a draw. I think it's a 2-turn clock.
I have got new moves to teach you.
Right? 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep, it's 2-turn clock no matter what. So we can Aganjo here, but I don't think I want to waste my Fateful Absence to give him one more draw for an out. 4 damage, target attacking or blocking creature. Alright, this is it. Do they draw Doomscar right now? Opponent goes down to 3. This is it. This is the final turn of the game. Do they draw into Doomscar or Meathook Massacre? Kaito, that's not enough. They get one more draw. We can't even pick it off with Fateful Absence. They look for that last card. Is it a sweeper? I'll give them a good game if they discard. They scoop. Good game. Woo! Wild ride there. Hot diggity damn. If you liked that video, click on one of these two next. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am Dr. Ruckus, and I'll catch you next time.